Bournemouth won, Man United won. What a roller coaster of a game. I was pretty certain we weren't going to get a goal, even with Evan Nilsson coming off in the second half. I think that red card decision wasn't exactly the right call, even though he didn't get the ball. I don't think it deserved a red card. I think that was a bit harsh. So we got lucky. They had 10 men. We were full squad. If we didn't score that game, I would have been worried. But to be honest, I'm still worried with this Man United team at the moment. It's just not up to standards at all. I watched some of the players and also saw it full time. Read on Man United's Instagram posts, like people saying, "Oh, Dorgu had such a terrible game." Look, I know he made a mistake, but Dorgu, in my opinion, isn't the problem on that pitch. The biggest problem right now on that pitch is we need a striker. The good news is when Chido Obi-Martin came on in the 75th minute, it felt like the team came alive. Even, I'm going to give credit to Mount. I haven't been fond of him, obviously, recently, because I don't feel like he's contributed much. But that game, he looked a bit more sharp. And, maybe for next season, he can, get back to form, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's just monitor that situation. I was disappointed that Fredrickson, after having such a stellar debut last fixture previously against Wolves, didn't start for us. I thought Harry Amos could have came off the bench as well. I feel like Ruben Amorim loves the defensive substitutions, such as bringing on Lindelof, which, in my opinion, wasn't a bad change. But yeah, when you look at a game like that, you need attacking reinforcement. You need players who can spread the ball, who can play it out wide, who can create the chances. Another thing I'm noticing, and this is under Ten Hag and now under Amorim, is this team constantly, when it can drive the ball forward, and it's a forward driving system, this formation that Amorim's playing, they constantly go back. There's so many times where I watch Garnacho, for example, who's a talented player who can easily take on two to three of players from the opposition, and he brings the ball back. He, instead of beating the players, he'll just look for the pass back or in the middle, or also playing in spaces. There was a couple times when Onana played out wide to Euro, could have easily conceded on a couple of those occasions. Maguire almost had a slip. Also want to mention that pitch was horrendous. The amount of slips from both teams, that's a Premier League standard match right there. That can't happen. That you can't have a pitch where everyone's slipping and sliding all over the place. That's not on. Especially for the standard of the Premier League, it's not something that should happen. And I would kind of let it slide if I saw that the weather was not up to scratch, but it was a sunny day, it looked like, at the Cherries' home ground, so no excuses there. Anyway, next match, if Liverpool win or draw against Tottenham, they will win the Premier League. Liverpool previously have had instances of being unlucky, but I don't think this time around, with their drastic point difference in the table. I believe they're on 79 points and Arsenal's on 67. So I believe Liverpool are going to win the league. They're probably just going to play for a draw. The fans and Scousers are already going mad. It's going to be a big game for them. And they deserve it. They've played well this season. Back to Man United. Next season, we need a striker, a proper striker. I was really impressed when Chido Obi-Martin came on. He got a bit unlucky. Could have scored a couple chances. Also, did you notice when he came on, as soon as he came on, 76-minute chance, maybe 30 seconds after he comes on, it already feels like there's a different impact. Rasmus Højlund, look, he's got a goal in the 96th minute in extra time. Happy, maybe they'll break his goal drought and we might need that coming up for Europa League. because we can't play the likes of Tito Obi Martin as he's 17. You have to be 18 to compete in the Europa League competition, I believe. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Anyway, post thoughts of that game. Glad to get a draw. I'll just take any positivity from this season at the moment. It's a bit of a write-off of a season, but look, everyone was fighting towards the end, which I found in the first half they weren't fighting, and but we need some new transfers, and I also don't like the certain players throwing their arms up when chances don't come their way or complaining. It's not what we need in the dressing room. But anyway, good to get a draw. Semenyo, killer player, and Kirkes, a lot of good players on that Bournemouth team. Sorry, I was meant to say. They're looking like a very, very strong team. They're still in 10th place after that finish. They deserve the win realistically, but we'll take a draw, and God's on our side with that one. Anyway, post thoughts. I want to see Fredrickson play, next season. I want to see him play more. And yeah, look, we're just going to ride. I believe it's the last 2 or 3 games of the Premier League season, and let's come back stronger for next season. But Europa League, Athletic Bilbao, let's go.